Don't know what it is, but it's got cheese.
It surely does. So today we are going to make some little cheese cookies. I've never done it with gluten-free flour before, but we're going to try it today. So I'm almost sure it's going to turn out really good. Roy and I will like it. Gluten-free flour just has a little different texture than your regular all-purpose flour, but we're used to it, so I'm sure we're going to like it. In this bowl, I've got 2 sticks of softened, unsalted butter, and I'm putting another stick because it calls for 3/4 of a cup, and 3/4 of a cup is 3 sticks of softened butter. So room temperature, but as cold as it is, it can sit out at room temperature and not get soft enough. So I put mine in my microwave for just on soft melt, just to get it a little softer. Sorry, y'all. I didn't have my microphone on, so we had to stop, put the microphone on, and everything. So this is 3/4 cups, which is 3 sticks of unsalted butter. Now my mixer, this y'all, this was my mama's mixer. I cannot tell you how old this mixer is. As you can tell, it's kind of turned yellow. It's supposed to be white, but over the years it has turned. But you know what? It works really, really good. It's not as quiet as the ones you buy today. It's kind of loud.
Well,
So,
Rose, you have changed over the years too.
well, yeah, a little bit. I've turned kind of yellow, haven't I?
Yeah, around the edges.
Okay, I'm going to beat my butter for just a little bit. As you can tell by the whine of the motor, this has beat a lot of cakes and cookies and everything else. But that, I think that's the reason it's kind of loud. It's kind of whiny. Now to this, uh, and I don't know if y'all got it. We're making cheese cookies, cheese crisp, whatever you want to call them today. All right, to this I'm adding 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese that I grated. Now you have to use, well, you don't have to, but it's so much better to use the block cheese and you grate it, because all this shredded, pre-shredded cheese you get in these packages have potato starch. They have some kind of starch on them that keeps it from clumping together, keeps it separated in the package. So if at all possible, shred your own cheese. And this is 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. Now I'm fixing to
I call that a glob, about one
a
glob.
glob. Yeah. All right. This is going to be loud, so I'm going to turn my mixer back on. Okay. I'm just trying to get it all mixed up good.
Not getting too hot, is it?
Oh, no. Mm-mm. No, it's not getting too hot. I'm just having to get down in there and get my butter mixed up. This one has got a turbo on it right here, so I think
Think you're gonna go turbo on it?
I'm fixing to hit the turbo. We're gonna see what it does. It may fling this whole bowl off the table. We'll see. Woo, that works good,
There's a
y'all.
little more turbo there.
I love that turbo setting. We're gonna do that again. Okay.
What's that yellow on the window over there, Rose?
It's my turbo setting. All right. Now to this, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and this is my 1 teaspoon measure. because this was unsalted butter. So we're doing 1 teaspoon of salt. We are doing 1/2 teaspoon of garlic, and I'm just gonna do I'm gonna use this and just do a half. Okay. Now to this, we are adding some cayenne pepper. And it says 1/2 to 1 teaspoon. That's your, and I am going to get a 1/2 teaspoon measure for this because I don't want to overdo it. I think this is a 1/2. I don't want to overdo it on this because children might be eating this, but it says a 1/2 to 1 teaspoon. So that's just up to your taste, your preference. But I'm just going to put a 1/2 teaspoon in ours, and I'm going to mix this up good.
You want to mix that up with a spoon a little bit? I'll do that for you.
No, I got it. This turbo is really working good.
I was really talking about just taking it off the edges.
Oh, yeah, I'm fixing to do that with this spatula right here.
Yeah,
because I want all that seasoning in all
parts of it.
Yeah, but I still got to put my flour in it, so I'll get it mixed up really well. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. And this is a really stiff batter. Okay. This would have worked better in a stand mixer. I don't know.
Probably would have.
But we'll see.
Could we have pre-warmed that a little in the microwave?
No.
Okay.
Now, using a mixer to blend the cheese and the butter together until smooth. That's what I've done. Add the salt, garlic powder, and cayenne to combine. I've done that. Now, it calls for 2 cups. Now, this is going to be fun. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I'm using gluten-free. Now, to fill your cup and then smooth it off. And I spoon my flour into my cup, and that puts more air in it. It keeps me from having to sift it, and it puts more air in it, and it keeps your flour from being so packy. If I had just gone down in there with my cup, it'd have been packy, and they'd have been more flour than what I've got in the cup now. So it says add it a little bit at the time, and it's 2 cups. I'll add 1 cup. That's doing pretty good. I'll add the other half. Okay, and I've got 1 more cup. So I'm going to spoon it in.
There ain't nobody out there going to have your mama's mixer to do this with.
Of course not.
Okay. I just was wondering.
No.
So they're going to do something else.
Yeah. But a stand mixer probably would have been good too. But you know what? This is all right. Okay. I'm going to add 1/2 cup. And I'm slinging stuff over on Roy, so. I got a little shelf under this table, and one of my pans just fell off, so. All right, now that's the second 1/2 cup. All right. All right, now I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to get all this off. I'm going to do the sides down, make sure I get that flour all incorporated in there good.
You want me to hold the mixer?
Yes, if you don't mind, baby.
I don't mind.
Okay. All right, that way I can get both hands in here and get it. See, there's flour around the sides and there's flour kind of on the bottom.
Yep.
So I'll do it like this, get it off my spatula, and I'm gonna hit it again with my turbo. Okay. Next time I will use a stand mixer. But I'm really doing it pretty good with this hand mixer.
Some people might not have a stand mixer. They need to see it done this way.
The hand mixer enables me to manage it better than a stand mixer would. Okay. I think I've got it.
Just takes a little effort to get this mixture together.
Yeah. That's good.
Are you surprised?
No, I was really tasting for the salt and the cayenne.
Mm-hmm.
But if children are going to eat this, I'm not going to put
warm.
No. Some children like, a good bit of heat, but then some don't. So, and of course, the flour tastes raw. And okay. All right, let me get this off of here real good. I've got my oven preheated for 350 degrees. Okay. Kind of hard to get off. Hold on. I'm going to get a smaller thing here. Go in there and get all that. Get all that out. There we go. That's better. All right. Now, you don't have to put this in the refrigerator and chill it.
You don't.
No, you do not. You do not. Some of them you have to chill in the refrigerator. This one you do not. All right, let me get all of this off my spatulas, because this is some good stuff. And you can put pecans in it if you want to. I'm not going to put pecans in this, but you could. And I'm going to show you what else you could do. Let me move all this. Now, I've got my cheese all over my little cloth. All right. Now, you take I've got a little ice cream scoop here. It's the small one. I've got my cookie sheet and I've got a seal pack. And I've sprayed my cookie sheet with nonstick cooking spray. So I'm just going to spoon these out. It's not coming out real well, but that's all right. Okay. And after I get these on my cookie tray, I'm going to put them in a 350 degree oven for 30 minutes. I don't know how many this is going to make. I'm probably going to put about 12 on here because it says put them about 2 inches apart. So when I get this one done, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do on some of them. Not all of them. Because I like a little bit more heat than what I tasted in here. Okay. I'll get 12 on this sheet right here. And it's kind of a sticky dough, so you just work with it. And it'll be good. It'll be fine. All right. Now, I'm going to put a little water on this fork, and I'm just going to kind of mash them down just a little bit. They're not all exactly the same size, but that'll be all right. You don't have to do this, but I think they'll cook better and more evenly if you do. Now, this is my cayenne pepper. And I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit, not much, just a tad on some of them. And this is for people that like more heat than others. If you don't want to put it in the whole cookie, you can just sprinkle a little bit on the cookie before you bake it. So I'm fixing to put this in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. And then I'll bring you back and I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Okay. There ain't nothing funny. Not one thing.
Yes, there is.
Grandmama.
Y'all.
Tell them about your crumbles, darling.
Tell them about my day.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, y'all, for all of you out there that were watching how I started this video, and I said 3/4 cups of butter. 3/4 cups of butter is 3 sticks. Well, it's not. And if you put 3/4 cups of butter, this is what you're going to come out with right here.
They're delicious. We've eaten half of them.
Oh, they're delicious. You just can eat them with a spoon. But what happens, they're so crumbly because they got so much butter in them.
They just flatten.
Yes. And so what I did, though, now I wasn't going to be outdone. When I opened that oven halfway through and saw what was happening, they had melted into one sheet.
Mm-hmm.
All over my cookie sheet. So I said, okay, well, I'm just going to let them keep cooking.
Well, they are good.
As you can see, they kind of got
look at Grandmama eat that.
Oh, they're delicious. Some of them kind of have a little shape to them, but Roy and I have been eating on them. We've been nibbling on them. So what I did, it's 3/4 cups of butter, and I will have the recipe down in the description box.
How much did you put in that first batch?
3 sticks.
3 sticks instead of 3/4 of a
cup. Mm-hmm.
Makes a difference.
So what I did, after I realized what I had done.
Too much butter in a whole batch.
I thought, why in the world is that doing that? And then I thought, my brain kicked in. And I thought, 3 sticks is not 3/4 of a cup. So I added another 3/4 cups of flour. I added another 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I added another 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. And I added about a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So, and then I put a glove on my little hand right here. And I went in there and I just mixed it. I remixed it. I didn't even try to use a mixer because I'd already washed my mixer, put everything up. So I just put a glove on. And this is the way they turned out. They're beautiful. They're delicious. Now, I made some of them in cookies like this. And then I made some. My last 2 batches, I just got tired of waiting because you have to cook them 30 minutes, each batch 30 minutes. So I got kind of tired of waiting. Plus, I was doing other things. So Roy said, well, honey, put them in them little muffin cups. So.
Look at that.
I put them in those, and I did spray my muffin tins a little bit with non-cooked spray.
Look how easy that came out.
But look at them. They're just beautiful. And I will have the right recipe down in the description box, not the one I used to begin with. As a family member that we have, she used to say to go with. She said, well, instead of to begin with, she said, well, to go with, I did this and this. So to go with, I did my recipe wrong.
Well, the only real difference, if they start at the front of the video, is it's 3 cups 3/4 of a cup of butter, not 3 sticks of it.
Right.
And
Yes.
so
I did the math wrong in my head, but never get dismayed. You can always fix, well, pretty much fix things that go wrong. So I'm going to taste this one. Of course,
you tasted of the ones that came out of the thing. Well, we're
I've
still
been
eating on
eating these
that.
all, but I'm going to taste this. Mmm, mmm. Can you hear the crunch? Mmm, mmm. That is so good, y'all. This is delicious.
How about the
Just,
thick ones?
just the right amount of seasoning, everything. Now I cooked these 35 minutes instead of 30 minutes because they were thicker
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't quite as brown as I wanted them. So I added another 5 minutes to them. Oh my, look at that. Can you see that texture
Yeah,
inside that?
it's just
Mmm,
crumbly, isn't it? It's just
mmm.
beautiful.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gluten-free flour, y'all. This is not
Regular
all
flour.
purpose.
Okay.
And they are delicious.
Well,
You would
Grandma,
never know. I'm probably going to have indigestion eating all this, as much of this as I've eaten. But hey, it's almost a free food. So,
Grandma, you're still eating.
mmm, mmm.
You ain't stopped.
Y'all, I know. I got to, though. Mmm, that is so good. This is a wonderful, wonderful recipe. So I'm going to put it down in the description box, and don't do like me and try to do the math in your head, get it all mixed up. Usually I'm really good with math and I can do it, but for some reason my brain didn't engage or something this today. But anyway, thank y'all. Honey, here. You want to
No,
take
it's all right.
I want you to take, of course, he's been eating this. So,
Oh my.
isn't that good?
Great texture.
I've got
It's
four
still
more.
got that crumbly texture.
Oh yeah.
Airy, airy
Airy,
and
real
crumbly.
airy. Delicious. So y'all try these. It's sure different and it's
Mm.
savory.
Oh,
It goes good with salad. It's good with a snack. Oh my,
you're gonna
put a
cook some
little.
more tomorrow? We'll eat these tonight.
Hey, you know what this will be good on? Put a little pepper jelly
Oh,
on the
oh,
bottom. Oh my
hush your
word.
mouth.
Now you talking about good?
Mm.
Some red pepper jelly. Or blackberry jam. Anything on this would be so good. Thank y'all for joining me today. Subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell, and remember, food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, and God feeds the soul. Thank y'all, and we'll catch y'all next time.